up, everybody? Okay, today we're going to learn about metahuman identities, right? There's a couple of places that's starting to sell metahuman identities, but it's not as straightforward as just dragging and dropping them into Unreal, and they work, okay? Now, what a human identity is that these people are making is they're pretty cool. I'm in the 3D scan store right here, 3D scan store. If you go to heads, you get metahuman identities. Click on that. And these are all the identities that you can buy, okay? And they're pretty expensive, but they do have sales and stuff. But these are metahumans on steroids. They're looking good. They really do look pretty. Look, a lot of them look quite standard. Their textures are amazing. But I went for a really crazy looking one, this one. Okay, Metahuman 49. He's beautiful. Look at that face, man. Look at that face. It looks like Ari. Ari, is that you? So basically I bought this one, and let's try and get him inside. Okay, so once you buy it, you get a little package that you can download. You got to unzip it, and you get a male 49 human identity. That's the one I bought. And once you've unzipped it, you're just going to open up your content browser. And I'm going to go, and you can go anywhere, wherever you feel like it, and I'm going to make a new folder called scans, and inside of scans, that entire folder, you can just drag it and drop it in, okay? It's going to say to you, import, just hit import all good, no reason to go mental crazy, just hit all and wait for the Ari, alright? Right, from there, I can go back here to scans, there's my folder. Inside there, I get a picture of Ari. I get the textures, the albedo, cavity, and normal. Now, they come in as VT maps. If you have this, if you have virtual texturing on, they're going to come in as virtual textured maps. You get this little symbol here. Now, these do not use virtual textured maps, so we have to change these out, okay? I'll show you how to do that a little later, Ari. And from there we get the model to create our human identity, a metahuman identity, and just like a quick basic texture and material, so it works a lot better, the identity, the creation of the metahuman, okay? So first thing we're going to do is just save all. Alright. Okay, so once we've got that, we're going to create identity. I'm going to go back to the scans folder, and inside there, I've recorded this video like 10 times. Every time it messes up for some odd reason. I think it's Ari. But anyway, you know, after 10 times of messing it up, I'm so tired of this. Anyway, let's do it, all right? So I'm going to right click. I'm going to say metahuman animator and metahuman identity. I'm going to call it male 49 and then metahuman identity, MHI. And I'm going to double click on that Ari. From there, you can go to create component from mesh and look up male 49. Oh God, Ari, male 49. And I'm going to click on static mesh. You'll find that mesh that you just dragged in. Drag it in, and let's get started. Right, once it's inside here, the first thing I'm going to do is just go to body and select the body that I want. I'm just going to click this fragile skinny dude. Then I'm going to go to neutral pose, okay? Neutral pose. I'm going to just go into the face like this. God, he's beautiful. Look at him. Look at that Ari. And the first thing I'm going to do is go on this little camera here, okay? It used to be here in earlier versions. It's over here now. Click it and just change this field of view to around 20. Now, you don't have to do this, but for me, I feel like I get better scans like this because it just gives a like a more kind of flatter version of the face. Move the face perfectly so it's completely in the view, and then from there just click on neutral pose, promote frame, click on promote frame, say okay. From there, the next one is alive. You can notice that as we go, these just start coming alive. Track markers, I'm going to click track markers. What a beautiful track, mate. From there, metahuman identity solve. Click on that, and it'll solve for the metahuman. Once that's done, look, if I click on this little one here, you can see it's created the metahuman, okay? Click back on that one. Once you've created the metahuman solve, now you got mesh to metahuman. You got two options here: auto rig metahuman identity, skeletal mesh only, or auto rig metahuman identity, skeletal mesh plus full metahuman. That's the body and everything. And that's what we want. So we're gonna click on that one, the second one for now. And Unreal's gonna do its thing. It's gonna create our metahuman for us, upload it to Metahumans on the web, and we will come back as soon as that's done, okay? Okay, a message will pop up saying mesh to metahuman, schedule mesh is embedded, blah, 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 content, blah, 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 blah. Okay, say okay. We're good. Next thing we're going to do is go to the metahuman on the browser. Okay, so once you go to metahuman.unrealengine.com, you get to the metahumans, you select the version, obviously sign in. We're using 5.3 and I'm going to launch the metahuman creator. This will take a little bit of time, so I'll come back. It'll take time to load. Okay, and once it's loaded, you'll see your metahuman right away. There he is. Beautiful, mate. It's beautiful. Look, it's beautiful. Just hit edit selected. And now we're inside looking at our beautiful metahuman. Look at this little wee bastard now. Das ist gut. Das ist sehr gut, Klaus. Das ist gut. Right, we're not going to mess up too much here. All we're going to do is you can still go in and mess around with things here, blend, but we're not going to. We're going to go to skin. I'm going to assign a skin, okay? Assign a skin. Let's make him like pasty. Let's make him kind of a pasty little old bastard. Something like that. We're not going to mess around with freckles and all these kind of things because we're going to replace the albedo map anyway. The eyes, I'm not going to do anything. Maybe just give him some blue eyes, but we're going to replace that anyway too. And then the teeth. The teeth, this we will mess around with. We're going to scraggle them up a bit, like something like that. You know, mess around with, give him like a little bit of a overbite variation. Let's see, a tooth length spacing, shift, upper shift. Let's see here. Yeah, something like this. Scraggle him up a bit. Plaque, give him a little bit of plaque. Variation, I'm going to put this up quite a bit because he's old. And the other thing is receding gums. I'm going to put that up all the way. Receding, yeah. Ugh. Narrowness, we can do a little bit onto that, you know, mess around to what you like, okay? Overbite, give him a little bit of an overbite or something. Yeah, something like this. It's like a skeleton mate. And over here too, you can choose your texture, but once again, we're going to replace this. Okay? Then we're going to go to head. I'm going to choose some air for the wee bastard. Let's see, something like this. That's beautiful. That is really beautiful. And I'm just going to turn it white for now, okay? Completely white. Yeah. Eyebrows, let's give him some big bushes. Big bushes, bro. Yeah. Something like this, something like that, okay? Big bushes, boom. Once again, I'm just going to turn them white. And eyelashes, give him small little receding eyelashes. Ew. Details, what kind of details can you give this roughness? Okay. The moustache, we're just going to give him like one of these nice back and moustaches. That's beautiful. And the beard, the wee beard, we're going to give him a nice messy beard. Look at that. Look at this wee bastard. He looks pretty cool. Proportions. Okay, proportions. Once again, his head is huge. Just knock his head down a little bit so it fits, something like that. And then shirts and stuff. I mean, we could give him a shirt, I guess. Yeah, fine. I'm not bottoms. What kind of bottoms you want made? Jeans? Let's see. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. Yeah, okay, give him some trousers there. Beautiful. Okay, so now we've got our metahuman, right? We've got a beautiful metahuman. He's looking beautiful. Shoes we don't care about. I don't care about the details and everything. And from there, I'm literally going to go back to my metahumans. It'll save it out, and we're good to go. From there, you can close it out, and we can go back to Unreal Engine. Okay? And from Unreal Engine, the last thing that we kind of want to do here is we want to prepare for performances, okay? And the reason for that is that we can use MetaHuman Animator later. Okay, so we're going to do that. We're going to prepare for performances, okay? And that's pretty cool. Then we can use the MetaHuman Animator, which we'll continue. I mean, I want to build upon this character, and let's create a full-blown scene out of him. It'll be cool. For you guys, you can just make any metahuman if you don't want to buy a metahuman identity, and we can just use any metahuman you create. That means you can bypass everything, just go straight to the metahuman creator on the web, create a metahuman, and then follow the steps, bring him in, whatnot. All right, mates? Okay, so once that's done, you can just save it out, and you can close this. Okay, close it. And the next thing we're going to do, here we go, we got everything here. Next thing we're going to do is say window and open up the Quixel bridge. It might ask you to sign in. Just sign in, log in, use your Epic account, go to MetaHumans, and then you can go to My MetaHumans. Right there. And from there, you can see I've already done one. From there, I am going to click on him, and I am going to say highest quality and hit download. Okay. Once you hit download, this MetaHuman uses Groom only available. Yeah, that's fine. Once you hit download, okay, actually I will. I'll just do this from scratch. So I'll come back. I'll put highest quality. You don't have to do highest quality. You can do medium or low quality. But once you hit that, then it'll start downloading here. Generate. It's going to generate on MetaHuman. Once you've done that, we're going to add it into the project. Okay. Once it's downloaded, you can see there, just hit add, and it'll add the MetaHuman into your scene. And once that's done, you can just close out the bridge. We can go into, we can go look for MetaHumans now under content, MetaHumans, and there's male 49, okay? If you double click on that, you get the BP. We can drag the BP right into the level. Let it load. It'll take a little bit of time, mate. Okay, and there we go. We get our MetaHuman inside there. Pretty cool. Awesome and cool. Let's just get him in a nice space. Now you can see his hair kind of disappears and comes back the further we go. This is an easy fix. All we're going to do is just click on the MetaHuman, go to Edit Blueprint, and let it open, and then go to the very bottom, LOD Sync, and just change this forced LOD here under LOD to 1, okay? Once you've got that, you can compile it, and your hair should be good. You can close that out, and now your hair will stick, okay? Pretty damn sweet. Now, we've got our dude. Look how beautiful he is, eh? Wow. Now, take a good picture of that. Take a good picture of that. Let's take a screen grab of this so we can compare it, because we haven't put on the new textures yet, right? We haven't put on the new textures yet. Screen grab of that, all right. And let's start putting in the new textures, right? So let's open up. Where is it? So let's get into our content browser again. And now what we got to do, mate, is we got to go into, alright, so we're going to go into MetaHumans now. We're going to open up two folders. The one is where we put our content, remember, because what we want to do is we want to get the new textures that came with. Now remember this whole VT thing, we'll get back to that now. Then the next one, we're going to go to the MetaHumans. When we imported the MetaHuman, it gave us male 49. We're going to go into face, materials, and bait. And these are our materials that we are using on our MetaHuman, okay? Let's move this to the side here so we can see what we're doing, so we can see the changes if there are any. Right, so the one that we are looking for is this one here, the synthesized bait. That's the main texture. Double click on that, open it up. I'm going to try and move this to the side here so we can see the face, and scroll all the way down until you get your albedo maps, okay? Now here's our albedo map. I'm going to click on it, and I'm going to press this little arrow, but it doesn't go in there. You see that, mate? It doesn't go in there. It shows us red. That's because they're virtual textures, and this is not using virtual, whatever the hell it's called, virtual streaming textures. So a nice way of doing this, you can click on that one, shift select the last one, right click, so you got them all selected, right click, and just say asset actions, and then edit selection in property matrix, click that, and over here under texture, we will see virtual texture streaming down here. Just click that off, okay? Click that off, and it's gonna say preparing textures, everything's fine, and you can save that, and we can get out of there. Okay, that's all we got to do. Right, you can close that out, and now, if we go to, oh bloody hell, I closed it. Now if I go to the head, move, and I go down to the textures, I can now take this and I get a blue. So I can put that in, okay? Boom. So I can just click on this albedo once, and I can just click these little arrows next to each of them. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, you can see nothing's changing. It should change, but there's a reason why it doesn't. We'll get to that now. But for now, let's just go here. We'll click on the first normal map here. So click on the normal map, and we'll just fill in this one, just this first one. And then we'll go down here to the cavity map, same thing. Click on the cavity map and just click on that. And there we go. We've got our material. We've got our material. Okay, so now it's using our material. You can save that and you can get out of that, mate. You can get out of it. Now there's a reason it's not working. I don't understand this too well. I'm not going to lie to you, but I think it's got something to do with the LODs. Like for that, it's looking alright. It's looking a little bit alright, but it's not looking good. And if you can see here, this is our bloody thing. It's bloody there. It's bloody effing there. But if I go to head, move here, and I start putting in these things, look. It's our LODs, mate. It's all about these bloody arsehole LODs. So I'm going to click on the normal. I'm going to put that in. Beautiful. I'm going to go down to a cavity map, and I'm going to put that in. So you don't have to do it with all of them, but some of them. But my God, look at that, mate. Let's get that bloody bastard near it. Look at that. Look at that difference. Look at that bloody difference. Look at that, and then look at that. That's crazy, isn't it? That's bloody crazy. Look at this bastard. This bastard's beautiful. Anyway, we can do the same with let's just see what kind. All right, so the eyes we can change ourselves. All right, so now the hair's not looking great, right? So you can just click on your metahuman. It's all good, and go down to hair. Here we go, hair. We can click on the material, the first one, and look at this, mate. We can take the melanin. I'm going to put it on a like 0.15, and then I'm going to put the roughness to like, I don't know, 0.5 maybe, 0.5. Does that look any better? That's looking a lot better. Just let me see here. Oh yeah, that's looking bloody good. Look at that. Oh God. 0.7. Alright, let's put 0.7 for it. Beautiful. Alright. Then we can go down to the click on the bastard again. Click on the eyebrows. And then click on the material. And we can do the same thing for this. I think we put it on 0.15. And the roughness, we've got that at 0.7. Beautiful. And then we can go to the eyelashes. The eyelashes. Oh, look at that. Melanin, 0.15. And the roughness, just put that up like that. That's good. And the moustache, the beautiful moustache. We'll do the same thing. We'll do the same thing for it. 0.15. Okay, so look, it's not doing anything, right? It's not just me, it's not doing anything. It's probably because it's on a different LOD of, it's just take a different one. Hair melanin 0.15. There we go, look at that. Put this on like that. That's beautiful. You can do it for all of these. You should do it for all of these. You should do it for all the separate ones, so it's all the same no matter what you're using. That's Scottish, by the way. Pretty good with my Scottish voice. Hello, mate. It's English. So multi-talented. Right, we're going to go to the beard. Going to do the same thing for the beard. Hair melanin 0.05 and roughness. We're going to hit that. Boom. Okay, so we've got something now. Oh, wow, wow, wow. Look at this. It is beautiful, no? Okay, that is beautiful, man. Okay, so we're not gonna go absolutely insane with this one right now, but what I am gonna do is I'm gonna go into here. I'm gonna go into what am I looking for? Cinematics. Cinematics. I'm gonna make a level sequence and just call it male 42 and sequence. Okay. I'm gonna drag the sequence into the level. I'm gonna go into cameras here, and I'm gonna grab a cinema actor and put it in the level. Okay. So from there, just click off it. I'm going to click onto this little icon here, and I'm going to double click on it in the details panel. And once I've got that, I'm just going to select the camera and go to track here, add to sequencer, add the camera. So now I'm in I'm looking at the camera. All right. So now I can just go find this wee bastard. There he is. He's beautiful. And just get a nice shot of his face, something like that. Something like that. That's really beautiful. And then I'm going to take this focus and I'm going to pull it all the way back so I can focus on him. Oh my God. How close can I get? Look at that. That's insane. That's insane. That is totally insane. Wow, man. Wow, that's crazy. That's insane. Right, let's get this guy in focus. Let's pull it back a bit. I just want to see something here, man. Let's go here. Let's just check something out. There he is. There he is. Yeah, that's insane. Wow. That's crazy. Okay, let's see here. Let's just focus on something. And look at this. Look at what we're starting to get, man. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy, man? Wow. Okay, let's zoom out a little bit. Let's focus. And let's just get this looking right. I want the eyes in focus. There we go. So that is looking, man, this is incredible. So we're just setting up a camera shot here, and I've got like lighting in the background which I can use. It's all crazy, huh? All right, so let's get something like that. Let's go back to what it was. And then I'm just going to go to this little one up here. It gives me a 4 view. And what this allows me to do is it allows me, I've got these lights in here. And this just allows me to just start tweaking the lighting. They're just rectangular lights. So if you go to lights up here, I'm just using rectangle lights. Let's see what we can get here. Man, this is beautiful though, huh? Let me just try it. You know what? Just delete the sky. Just delete the sky altogether. And we can just create our own lighting. It's a little too harsh, but it's alright. We can just drag it out. It's crazy, isn't it? Absolutely insane. Real time. Real time. This is real time. This is real time. Man, it's mind-blowing. It's absolutely mind-blowing. I'm gonna duplicate that light, bring it in for the highlight, you know, maybe change its color. I don't know, something. And just see, yeah. We just want like a bit of a highlight. Just maybe coming from the back or something. Something like that. I'll duplicate that again, come from the other side. Maybe bring it to the front. Lighting is so important, man. Lighting is just, it makes or breaks your character. It's as simple as that. So we're not going to go into too much detail right now. It's just so that we can make him start looking pretty cool. Something like that maybe. And then just bring it back. And look at that. Look at that. That is insane, huh? Wow, 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 wow. That is bloody brilliant. I'll eject from here. You press that little eject button. And then what you can start doing is you can just start, you know, making it looking a bit better. And that's it. That's literally it, man. This is just, it's insane. It's insane. That's what you get. These are the new metahumans compared to what they were. Wow, that's mind-blowing. That's absolutely insane. Anyway, the next couple of, hopefully soon, we're going to get this dude talking, okay? We're going to use Metahuman Animator. Let's try and get a cool animation going. The animation I'll upload so everybody can use it. But let's start getting a lot more into metahumans, okay? Let's start getting to understand them, getting to know them a lot better, starting to put together a project with them. Anyway, I hope this helps, guys, and thanks for watching. This is absolutely insane, man. Look at what these things are looking like. It's crazy. And have a great weekend. Bye, guys.